Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing great. Welcome to our today's session of Meet the Global Leader. This session is organized by School of Entrepreneurship Development, a Bangladesh-based youth-led organization. Here, we work for students who are currently studying at universities in Bangladesh, and we organize programs online, offline, to support them in skills and knowledge development. So we organize this Meet the Global Leader program to welcome global professionals, global leaders, to share their journey of skills and knowledge development with our students so that they can broaden their global mindset and they start working of their skills and knowledge development journey that will have a global impact. So today we have invited Miss Magdalena. She is from Argentina. Her journey spans international relations, innovation, public sector development, knowledge economy, and international trade. She has gained experience across academia, government, and private sector, giving her a unique perspective on how young professionals can build meaningful careers across different fields. Magdalena, welcome to SCD and welcome to Meet the Global Leader session. How are you doing?
Hi everyone. Thank you again for the invitation and for the opportunity to participate in your talk series. It's a honor for me to be here. So thank you again.
Great. So, Magdalena, as you know, like our audience, they are university going students. If you share about your university life, how was it? How was your skills and knowledge development journey as a student when you were at university?
I was thinking about that because I don't think it's like a correct way to define or to describe this specific if you are thinking in many things at the same time. But I think I could like describe my journey in three words, like curiosity, adaptability, and perseverance. um, Curiosity at the beginning because I have always been interested in understanding how things work and exploring different areas, and adaptability because I think my professional journey has taken me through different environments, different fields, and as you said before, I have worked in academia, government, consulting, and international trade, and I think each experience required me to adapt to new challenges, and perseverance was because, well, I think that my career hasn't followed a straight path. So there have been moments when I wasn't very sure what the next step will be. So yes, I think that something important is to keep moving forward, and take the opportunities, even if you have the security or don't have everything figured out. I think I can summarize my journey in these words.
Right. You mentioned that confusion, right? What's next,
Mhm.
stuff like that. Yeah, it's very common, especially in Bangladesh, among students, students from different majors. Um, in most cases, they don't know, like after graduation, which sector they can explore after their graduation. Like
Mhm.
some major has some specific sectors, in private sectors they can explore. So it was kind of similar as well, like in some cases for you too. So that's why we, through our discussion, we want to explore how they can, uh, eradicate this gap and develop this weakness as well among them of this confusion. So if like after graduation, you did an internship, right?
Yes.
Great. Sometimes, like here, students think it's for the sake of, like completing their semester,
Mhm.
just to complete their degree, just just to go somewhere and go to a organization and just get the internship, acknowledgement, acceptance later, and they go or they don't go sometimes. So they take it carelessly, not seriously. So, according to you, how doing internship seriously can assist students, strengthen their skills and knowledge to pursue professional career? And how was it for you as experience?
Yes, 100%. I definitely I agree with that affirmation. I think internships are very important, and um, I would recommend to students that if they have the opportunity to do an internship, you have to take advantage of that. My first work experience uh, become or comes comes from an internship. That was my work experience in the public sector in the government of Cordoba province. That is my province in Argentina. Um, so yes, I definitely agree. I think these kind of programs could help you to strengthen your skills, your knowledge, and your, I would say, your practical skills, because in the university we study theories, we study concepts and many things, but in the practice is sometimes it's different. So I think that internship could be a good way to have your first work experience, and that will help you in the future to um, to reach to other jobs
Yeah,
opportunities.
definitely. And to understand what skill set students have,
Mhm.
knowledge they have to engage themselves with different activities. It can be internship, it can be part-time work, it can be volunteering activities.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes, for sure.
Yeah.
I think all of them are very cool. I would say cool, gives you valuable knowledge and valuable experiences. In my own experience, I have yes, I have done two internships. I don't have experience with volunteering, but I think it's also a very good thing to take in mind, take into account, because yes, all of them at this point of your career, of your professional development, that you don't have experience. Um, it's a perfect way to build that experience, to build how to develop your practical skills, how to interact with people,
Yeah,
how to develop leadership skills. So yes, I convinced that people have students have to take advantage of these experiences and opportunities.
absolutely. You also did part-time work.
Yes, for sure. Yes, part time.
So sometimes yeah, as a developing country, we do not have a lot of opportunities like that, like
Mm-hmm.
part-time work for students. So, but also, whoever explore this sector,
Mm-hmm.
locally, globally, remote part-time work, there are always opportunities. So,
Mm-hmm.
after completing your internship, your part-time work, so what was meaningful to you according this experience of doing internship? Oh, I did that internship, and that helped me, like get this part-time work and to, like efficiently deliver the results or completing your tasks. How was that internship experience helped you at your part-time work?
Yes, well, my experience was just like that. I first start with an internship for 3 months, and after I finished the internship, they offer me, the people that I used to work with offer me to continue working with a part-time job that was very well exciting for me because it was my first job experience, and it was about something that I already uh, known because for 3 months I had work in that field, so I was very happy for that. And I think it's very possible when people knows you and knows how you work and how you can um, collaborate with them. It's very, yeah, it's possible, and it's very common that they at the end decided to hire you, even for a part-time job. That was my case. And of course I'm still very thankful for that opportunity because I started with my career in that year from since I take that opportunity.
Great. Like this is very important as well to take, I mean, accept opportunities, utilize that opportunity,
Hmm.
those opportunities as well for future development. And like there's an interesting fact that you studied both international relations and political science. So how do these two fields complement each other in real life?
Well, I think they complement a lot each other. They complement naturally. Um, International relations is more about the interaction of the countries, how countries interact, how they collaborate, how they have conflicts. And political science is more about what happened within countries, more about the how the institutions works, how more about um, the decisions are making, uh, how the regulations interact. So I think they are very connected because all the time the national environment, the national scene is influenced by the things, or yes, the things that happened in the international fields and the dynamic in the world. But also the opposite, the the things that happened in the global dynamics usually receive influence from national politics and decisions that are made in the between the national boundaries. So I think they are very related, and in real life I think it's even difficult to try to separate them. I mean, you can analyze the dynamics separately, but I think they are all always connected. So yes, they are very connected, and I think because of that, I decided to study to complement one degree with the other one, because I think with both of them, I can have a more comprehensive way to understand the to understand the complex situations and the things that
Yeah,
happen in the world. Yes.
yeah, great. You have worked in government, academia, consulting, and international trade. Which experience surprised you the most, At the same time, if you as well share um, a, some common skill sets, that can
Yes.
help anyone, um, whatever industry they want to explore, those will be kind of sufficient if they have the common skill sets, industry doesn't matter, stuff like that. So if you share, um, based on that, experience surprised you the most, and if you share some key skills, that if anyone have those skills, they can explore industry and stuff.
Um, I think that the thing that I surprised the most um, was when I started to work in the private sector, because my academic background is more about an institutional perspective. So I have studied more um, public policy, politics, economics. So yes, it's more institutional perspective. But then when I started to work in the private sector, in international trade, then in the consulting project, I see the how did the business develop their their I don't know how to say, their things every day, and how they deal with the real problems, the real constraints, and for example, limited resources, how to solve um, customers' queries, and things related with that. I think that surprised me a lot when I started being involved in that field. And I discovered that I really enjoyed to help to solve practical problems, and help businesses to find new opportunities to develop. So yes, I think that was my the thing that I was most surprised. And what was the other question?
Yeah, so different sectors, um, what key skills or common skills can support, professionals or students, can who want to explore different sectors,
Hmm.
after their graduation, or even in at their initial stage, professionals, because sometimes uh, they have this misconception, even the professionals who are at their early stage in their career, that if you start your career in FMCG sector, you cannot move to paint industry, or it may be advertisement sector, or RMG, stuff like that. So the fact is, uh, whereas if you have some key skills, uh, you can, it doesn't matter what industry you are in, you can excel, or you can move forward. So according to you, as you have explored different sectors, what key skills for
Yeah.
you supported in moving around sectors, working in different fields?
Well, I would say, I mean, as I said at the beginning, I think curiosity is one of the things that you have to keep in mind all the time. For me, it was very important because curiosity allows you to discover new things, to discover new areas of interest, to want to know more each time. So I think it's a very important thing. And I will also say that I mean, for me, the most important skill is adaptability. Um, because if you have the opportunity to work in different fields, as was my case, um, the adaptability is fundamental, because um, you are working with different peoples, with different backgrounds, in different places, in different roles, very different positions. So yes, the different places demands you to adapt all the time. Yes, and find different ways to solve problems, and also to watch the from different points of view. So I would say adaptability. But I also say the
How about the
willingness.
communication skill? If you share your
Yes.
experience on communication skills, because sometimes people think, also some percentage of students think
Hmm.
communication, like it's
Yes.
like I am talking to you, you understand it, and you are responding to it. I'm just texting you, you understand it and responding to it. But in, like, business communication, formal communication, people study those things. There are
Yes.
some norms, do's, don't. So how important, sorry to interrupt, but if you
No, it's
share
okay. Don't
as
worry.
well about one of the most powerful or very basic skill, which is communication skill, because you have been through different countries and have a international career. How this skill can create a big impact, according to you, after you completing this, the last point you were sharing, willingness,
Mhm.
and then you can share some light on communication skill.
Yes, yes, for sure. Communication skills are very, very important at this point. Uh, when I think when you want to build an international career, it's one of the most important thing that you have to take into account, because you have to communicate with people from different cultures, different backgrounds, from different fields. So that it's very, very important. For example, in international trade, that it's yes, an essential part of the work, because you have to talk all the time with suppliers, international suppliers, with customers from different countries, with different demands, with different habits. So yes, the way that you try to communicate with them makes the difference 100%. And the other thing that I was going to say is also the willingness to step into unfamiliar situations, the willingness to accept to be uncomfortable. I think with
Yeah,
situations, yes, because I think it's part to discover new things, and to discover also well, the things that you enjoy to do, and to develop new skills. So yes, many times I think you have to be prepared to be uncomfortable
yeah,
with many situations, and to go out of your comfort zone. Yes, I think that it's also very important.
great. Definitely. And because, like, if I'm not willing to go extra, I'll not get extra benefit, stuff like that.
Hmm.
um, like, in most cases, students think after the graduation it's only the local job market, like government, private. But there is a huge global job market, a lot of, like, opportunities. According to you, imagine I'm a student and I want to build an international career.
Yes.
How should I start? fast from now? If you share one advice.
Um, well, I would say it's very related with the with things that I said before, but I also say that you shouldn't wait until feel that you are completely ready or completely confident to take an opportunity or to look for an opportunity, because I think many times, because it was my case too, many times as a students we can think that we are not very prepared to do certain things, to apply for an internship or to apply for a job. But I think that feelings appears after you encourage to do the things. So the confidence appears after. My piece of advice for the students that wants to start to build their international career is just try to find an internship to collect experiences, I would say, and not wait to be ready. It just, of course, they have technical skills and learn English or learn in other languages is very very useful. It's one of the keys, I would say. But I think this attitude is very important. Just yes, look for the opportunity and take it.
Absolutely, this is. I mean, there are a lot of opportunities. So it's always, this curiosity and this hunter mindset. I will
Mhm.
hunt. In primitive area, primitive time, how they hunt. Until they find the food, they keep looking for to their food and stuff. And
Yes.
so the thing is, this is very important as well. Very simple, but just think, analyze, and what you want to do, what opportunity you want to grab. This is very important to find. Uh, we have been going through a lot of challenges globally.
Hmm.
In so many challenges. So if there is an option to you given, that one challenge, one challenge you want to solve today, what would that be?
Uh, well, it's a very good question. Um, I would say that I would focus on inequality in, for example, in access to economic opportunities, because I'm very interested in global development and economic growth. But I think it's important, not only that, uh, it's also important that think about who is benefiting from that growth, and if people have access to quality employment, um, also education's opportunity to develop their potential in different ways, but mainly I would say quality employment. So yes, I will think in that particular issue, because I'm interested in how public policies and technological innovation and internalization processes can contribute to more inclusive economic development. So yes, for me, economic development is not only about generating growth, it's also about making sure that growth creates opportunities for a broader part of the society. So yes, I think I will focus in that issue.
Definitely, very relative. And we are almost at the end of our session, but there's one specific area we want to cover. As you know, we want to promote gender equality in Bangladesh as well. And a
Hmm.
lot of students base who listen to this session and part of this is School of Entrepreneurship Development. They're female students, and
Hmm.
globally, there is a phenomenon, or there is this dilemma, or a lot of discussions about women in leadership, about this
Yes.
particular topic. So according to you, as you are in this, uh, you're a professional, you're a global leader, what advice would you give to young female students who aspire to become leaders in international affairs and business?
Well, I would say a very similar piece of advice that as I mentioned before, but specific for women. I would say to they have to speak up and ask questions and take the opportunities and not be afraid of making mistakes. So the confidence, as I said before, often comes after taking the opportunity. And as women, I think we have the same the same capabilities and the same uh, potential as men to do many things and to participate in many spaces and to have voice in many fields. So I will encourage them to, yes, to speak, to ask, to take the opportunities that they want to take, and yes, don't be afraid for participate in fields that traditionally are more reserved. I would say reserved for men. Don't be afraid about that. But yes, just try to participate and to get involved.
Absolutely, like a role does not understand whether it's a man or woman. So this is
Yes.
a mindset. This is the misunderstanding, misinformation, spread it
Hmm.
across communities and stuff, because we all are human being, and
Yes.
if we're willing to be someone, uh, believe in ourselves, invest in ourselves, and definitely it doesn't matter whether it's male or female, they will definitely uh, be successful in their career or whatever they do. So, with that note, thank you so much, Magdalena, for an amazing, insightful uh, information and resourceful session. We have a time limitation, that's why it would be great to explore a lot of areas, but we want our audience to, if they have more questions apart from our discussion, they can reach out through LinkedIn. It's a wonderful opportunity to explore and create a meaningful network. Do reach out. Based on her availability, she will respond, and definitely it's how to do network in a meaningful way. You should learn that as well, so that you can create a very meaningful networking opportunity through this session as well. And Magdalena, on behalf of the School of Entrepreneurship Development, we are sincerely grateful for your contribution, and we wish you very best of luck in your career.
Thank you. Thank you again for the invitation, for the space, for the opportunity to talk with you. And of course, we can continue the talk if someone is interested through LinkedIn. I will be uh, very happy to do that. So thank you again, and we will in touch.
Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you. The same to you.
Bye.